everybody. So I'm super excited because for the month of July, I am guest designing for the Cut Shop. I absolutely love Ashley's printables in her shop, and I'm going to be using them this month to create as many projects as I can create. So the first thing I have for you is a 12 by 12 scrapbook layout, because I thought that it would be really fun to show you how you can use these printables to create a 12 by 12 layout. So I have 4 photos here. In each of her Document 365 kits, you get 3 by 4 cards. Now I have 4 that will work for what I have planned, but I'm not sure as I continue, just as I put everything together. These are just the products I've pulled. So I have 4 photos. I picked 4 cards. I do have just a little bit of journaling to tell this story. So I'm going to go ahead and use this to write what journaling I have and then cut it down. And I'm not sure what I'll do if I'll mat a picture. We'll see how it goes. But I've pulled out these 4 journaling cards. These are from the June 365 kit. These 2 6x8 papers are from the July Document 365 kit. I have all of Ashley's Document 365 collections, so I'll be kind of mixing and matching different ones as the month goes on, but I thought these 2 would work well with my photos. So these are from the July 365 kit, and then these are from the June 365 kit. So they come on easy to print PDFs, which is awesome because you know I don't like to mess with sizing stuff. So you can easily print the PDFs, and they come as individual PDFs, which is really cool because if you like this paper a whole lot and you want a bunch of those, but this one doesn't strike your fancy, you can just print a bunch of the one paper that you want. It's really cool that way. Okay, so in addition to the papers and the cards, I also have some of the embellishments. These are the embellishments from the June Document 365 kit. So I have some of the printables in my little triangle dish, and then I fussy cut these little popsicles, and I added some detail using glossy accents, and those aren't quite dry yet, so we're gonna set them off to the side. I also pulled some dies. So this one says sweet, and I thought that it would be just cute to kind of use this as my title. So my idea is to, this pink kind of check paper, to die cut it once in the pattern and then a couple times in white cardstock and use it as my title for my layout. And then that will tie in the cute little popsicles. Then the photos are just of my friend's 2 little girls walking my dog, and they matched the day that I had them, so I have those. And then I also grabbed this waffle flower paw print die. I don't know if I'm going to use it or not. I haven't decided yet, but I thought it would be really cute to take this paper, because this small die, this one right here. So I thought that it would be really fun to take this cute little small paw print die from Waffle Flower. And yeah, see, it'll fit perfectly. So I thought I would die cut and make like a little rainbow paw print. I thought that would be super cute. And it would add just a little bit of the little puppy dog element to the layout. I also grabbed some letter dies, but I don't think I'm actually gonna I don't think I'm gonna use them. I think I'm just gonna use the sweet die and then have that be my title and go from there. And then I also pulled out this waffle flower paw print stencil because I thought that perhaps I would do a little bit of background. I have just a white cardstock background, and I thought it'd be fun to perhaps go ahead and do a little bit of stenciling. So that's kind of what I'm thinking we're gonna do. That's my idea. So I'm gonna go ahead and die cut this suite and all the backing pieces, and then I'm gonna go ahead and die cut these paw prints. And then I'll come back and we'll kind of do a little bit stenciling, let those dry and mat our photos, and decide what kind of a, like what we want to do. Like, I'm not sure. I haven't come up with like a good design plan yet, but I will. Okay, let's get started. So I went ahead and I die cut that suite, and I die cut the little paw prints, and they turned out absolutely adorable. I love them. And I'm not gonna use that stencil. I do really like it though. It's like a layer stencil from Waffle Craft, but we don't need it for this layout. So I'm gonna start by trimming down my photos a little bit. I want them to be just a bit more square. And the photos of the girls walking fits, there's a lot of open space there that I can kind of trim them down a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And so I like this kind of idea here of having the 3 photos down the side and then the one off to the other end, and then I can tuck my title right into there. So I have the suite, and I want something underneath it. Sweet something. I come up with a super cute plan. So I'm just kind of thinking about all the options I have now. So let's start with the paper. I know I want to back the larger photo, and I also want to back the 3 small photos. So I'm going to back the 3 small photos with that polka dot paper, and then I'm going to use the rest of this rainbow paper to back the main photo. Today's layout is also going to be for my series Summer Season Scrappin with Caitlin, and I thought the prompt adventure would work really well with these photos because these are the kind of adventures I take. I borrow my best friend, I borrow one of my best friend's kids, and we go for walks with my dog. It's lovely. So I have this 6x8 paper. I love how my photos fit within that paper. I really, really like this idea for a layout. So I'm going to go ahead, and this is going to be pretty much the idea, what I'm going to do. Now I'm pulling out one of my Adorn It stamp sets because I remembered that the Adorn It stamp set has this summer. Just the word summer. It's in a really cute font, and it will work really well. So then my title becomes Sweet Summer. Perfect. I'm going to grab my favorite Vintage Photo Distress ink, and I am just going to ink the edges of my papers ever so lightly. I just want a little bit of separation between the matted papers on the photographs and the background wood grain paper that I'm using. I love these patterns so much. Ashley is a genius. So this is the June Document 365 kit and the July Document 365 kit. And then she just released sneaks for the August one. So good. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to grab it and print it and play with it. Her Document 365 kits I love them. She just started them in January, and I've bought every single one, and they're so, so cute. And they're perfect for memory planners, traveler's notebooks. Add some colored cardstock or white cardstock, and you have a 12 by 12 layout like I'm going to show you today. So I am stamping this summer using polished ink from Catherine Pooler, and they don't make coordinating dies for this stamp set, so I'm going to have to fussy cut it. But I am 100% a-okay with that. Here's where the video goes a bit wrong. So if you have been around here for a while, you know that I never journal on camera. And this is why. So I started journaling on camera. I did have some things I wanted to write about these photos. So I went ahead, I was like, I'm going to journal. I went to journal. I thought, I shouldn't journal on camera. camera. So I turned off my camera and never turned it back on. Seriously, not even kidding you. Fortunately, I caught it before I had completely finished this layout. So we're going to go ahead and talk about my layout and what I did. So I adhered all those papers down. You already kind of saw what I wanted to do, what my idea was for my layout. I have my title, Sweet Summer, and then I tucked some of those cute little ice creams in underneath. The Sweet Summer definitely helps to make the popsicles and ice cream cones on my layout make sense. I have that cute little sunburst off to the right of my photos, and that says soaking up the sun. And then on the left, I have that strip of the 3 photos, and I wanted to kind of re-emphasize those 3 photos, the line, you know, the kind of the vertical line going down. And so I took my rainbow paw prints that I had die cut, and I put them down the left side, right beside those photos. This layout turned out so good, and you guys, those paw prints, they're adorable. I just took each section of that rainbow and I just die cut 1 paw print from each section, and then I lined them all up right down the side of my page. So cute. I am grabbing my sequins now to add just a little bit of sparkle to the clusters on my page. These are the calico print sequins from Spiegel Mom Scraps, and they have that perfect like peachy pink sequin in them that perfectly matches the peachy pink tones in the girls' matching shirts and also in the layout. So I'm just going to scatter them around a little bit, and that's when we're going to call this layout done. Be sure to head over, check out Caitlin, tell her I sent you, say hello, she is absolutely lovely, and see which of our summer season Scrappin prompts that she is going to be sharing. And be sure to check out Ashley's kits over at the Cut Shop. You don't need a 12x12 printer to print these collections, and they are a great kind of beginner hybrid kit that will give you everything you need to get started, and then you can just print it off and create. And as you can see, size doesn't matter. You can create a 12x12 layout that looks gorgeous even with these kits. All right, everybody, have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will see you all again very, very soon. Bye.